Welcome to Let's Get Plat. I'm your host, Humpty Platinum, and let's get this plat. Today we're going to start off with Saints Row the Third Remastered on the PlayStation 5. Now I'm going to show you these in the order I got them. There is no necessarily right or wrong way to get these trophies. So yeah, let's take a quick dive in. Also for the sake of the video, because after editing and everything, it's close to the half an hour, I'm gonna try and keep very, very short with these clips here. Starting out with the trophy hunt, Dead Presidents.
Oh, shit.
Alright, for our second trophy, we're getting the Welcome Wagon. This is for completing the mission, I'm Free, Free Falling. Alright, for Next up on the list is a very easy one. It's called a Better Person. This is from buying any upgrade in the upgrade store. Alright, this one is also a trophy for completing another mission. Completing Party Time will score you this trophy.
He's not going to hole up in a building that screams, I'm a criminal mastermind. I need something concrete.
To hit up powder.
No, I don't have time for a stripper.
No, Powder's a designer gun store downtown. I saw some of Loren's thugs talking to the owner. There's gotta be something there.
All right, let's go shopping.
Now in the game, you have challenges to complete as well. Trophies, part of platinum. Some of them can be really annoying, some of them can be really fun. No offense. This trophy, Shake and Bake, this is for completing the very first challenge. Now in...
Too easy.
At the end of Act 1 for Saints Row, you have two choices. Quick spoiler alert, you can either keep the building or you can go through and destroy the building. Kaboom here is for destroying the building. This one is Haters Gonna Hate. This is just for killing a whole load of the gang members. There are several different hostile gangs that are trying to work against the Saints. This one is simply
Love to win.
Getting rid of 1,000 of them. This Botukan trophy is for hijacking 50 vehicles. Essentially, what you have to do is run up and hit your hijack buttons. That way your character jumps through either the window or the windshield, forcibly ejecting the current occupant of the vehicle. And you have to do this about what is it? I think it's 50 times. After
I'm
the
sure
50th
attacks will
time,
come
the
by.
trophy will pop. And just like any good open world game, there are always going to be collectibles. So this one, getting the goods, is for getting 25% of all available collectibles throughout the city.
Meeting you is like a dream.
Oh, I wish I had her ass.
As well as any good open world RPG, there are also a whole bunch of side events. This one specifically is called the Guardian Mission, where you are in a helicopter
You plan on keeping us alive, right?
trying to protect whoever is in the vehicle as they do things. These can get kind of annoying, so I really tried to get these out of the way very quickly, very early on, so I didn't have to worry about them as I continued in later in the game. Alright, and for getting like Magellan, you have to explore every hood in Steelport. I believe the only reason this popped during this mission, I think it's because that's when I got it. I don't think it's mission specific. Comment down below if I'm incorrect about that.
I'll find her.
Alright, for I Heart Nightblade, all you gotta do is complete the mission Stag.
Two little words.
For Titanic effort, all you
Shock.
need to do is complete
Awe.
the second act. Okay, so this one's my fault. I actually edited the video a little long. This, I believe, is in Act 2. This is just for completing killdeckers.exe. Like I said, I believe this is before Act 2 is done. I just misedited the video, so it is my fault. Okay, so alright, thank you very much. Just go find all tank mayhem ones and just blow everything up. Focus you and a lot of this one I genuinely have no idea. I had completed the mission, the hobo, but for some reason it didn't pop. But then when I relaunched the game, as you see here, the trophy itself unlocks. So I believe this one is a little glitched. If you run into the same problem, I would close the force close it and launch it back up. So maybe this will happen to you as well. Fence Killer 2011. Blow up everything. This is just for me.
Gotta love
all
my job. That one was for you, Johnny.
Alright, for Pimped Out Pad, all you gotta do is get to one of your strongholds. You'll get them as you go throughout your playthrough. I think there's like 2 or 3 strongholds throughout the entire city of Steelport. All you gotta do is get into one of those strongholds of yours and upgrade it to level 3. That would be the max level for your stronghold. That would pop. trophy. It doesn't matter which one you do it on, just as long as you get it done. Now, if you really want to have a fun time doing some of these side quests and side things here, or you're just kind of bored of the main game, or whatever the case is, definitely check these out. Not only for the trophy, but they're really fun challenges. You got to just complete all of the Professor Genki's super ethical reality climax missions that you can find throughout Steelport. The trophy will pop. I genuinely don't remember I'm not gonna lie. I don't really remember much of the trailblazing. I think that's because there's like very few of them. I kind of did these in between story missions, or like when I was like talking to friends or whatever the case was. So I wasn't really paying attention while I was doing these. I don't remember really having all too much fun with them though. Alright, for Hack the Planet, this is for 100% the Stanfield District. All the same take over gameplay is how it's described here in the trophy. So that means all the gang encounters, your side quests, properties, things of the sort. You want to get all that up to 100, and it'll pop. Alright. Thankfully, we're back to a little bit of a straightforward one. This is for completing the Murder Ball 31 quest. Is the best mission in the game. If you don't keep zombies or zombies, what are you doing? Complete zombie attack. Alright, for Gangsters in Space, you have to at least save Shawnee at the end of Act 3 instead of going to get Killbane. And boom goes the dynamite is for completing all instances of Heli Assault.
Time for you to do your thing. Satisfied?
When the Saints are all that's left, I'll be satisfied.
I hear you.
Similarly, this next trophy, Ouch, is for completing all the instances of
That was a great idea. Fuck me!
Alright, for double dose of pimpin', which will make Zemo's really happy. All you gotta do is
You're safe already?
Alright, for double dose of
What's that traceable? So drive her often.
for the life of the party, you gotta get every last collectible that steal from it. For the life. I'm gonna
Can't the trust
just
people
complete all the instances as court.
Did I give permission?
No, leave it here. I like that.
Any way you want me, baby. I think you should clean me up.
Let's rest a while.
I'd hope for a lot more with you.
I could play with you every day.
Now for tune in, drop off.
You got away with
all
words.
instances of trafficking. Similar to Hack the Planet, You're the Best requires you to complete all the city takeover gameplay.
Good to be the king.
Carver Island District. So any gang ops, missions, side things, all of that, take care of all of them. Trophy pop.
I've been driving my ass all over Steelport, killing anyone who wears a mask.
The American Dream. This one is for taking any 10 vehicles in the game, taking it to rim jobs, and getting it customized to your liking. You have to at least do one modification to the car. You can't just drive it in there and leave do something to it. So hanging with Mr. Pierce. Similarly to You're the Best and Hack the Planet, complete all city takeover gameplay in the downtown district.
Nice try! Looks like we've locked up downtown pretty solid.
Okay, so I believe this going to be 2 trophies.
Still got it.
They're going to pop here, so you can see gameplay twice. This one should be for both Morning Stars and Bright Lights Big City, which is completing all the gameplay in the New Calden district, and then Bright Lights Big City being a complete takeover of Steelport, completing everything.
Zimos, I gotta ask you
in
something.
all the districts.
Why Kiki and Viola? Still got it. Zimos, I gotta ask you something. Why Kiki and Viola?
Also, apparently I got 3 trophies.
Still got it.
You might realize while I was watching the playback. But Flash the Pan, this is for destroying all the gang ops in Steelport. Now, I highly recommend you to not do this one as early as I did. This did come back to bite me later on while I was trying to complete all the actions.
Zimos, I gotta ask you something. Why Kiki and Viola?
Hijack is to steal and deliver all the vehicle theft targets. These are pretty fun, mostly you racing away from cops or other gang members. The better the condition, the vehicle, the higher payout you get. So it's always best to try and get there as fast as possible, little damage, or if you can, stop by a rim job before you drop it off. Hijack. Alright, so for Cowboy Up, I was actually a little confused initially on how to get this. Fully upgrade one weapon in each slot. I don't know why this didn't quite register with me, but essentially everything. All your thrones, all your actual weapons, at least one in each of those categories needs to be purchased to the highest level. Alright, so for Now, referencing back to
You'd
the
prefer
trophy
a more
Kaboom,
manly shade, like
this
purple?
is the other ending for Act 1, where you keep the tower intact.
So no saddle up
Jennifer
comments
Quality.
either?
This will require you to play 2 hours, both as male and female, in Saints Row the 3rd. So if you want, you can always just run through the game first time as one gender, get all the trophies that you can in the first playthrough, and then start up the second playthrough as the other gender and mop it up if you want. Or scale difficulty.
So
and
no saddle up comments either?
Stay classy, Steelport. This one, you have to get 25 kills with the Penetrator and the Fart in a Jar. I initially misunderstood it. I thought it had to be like at the same time, like you had to damage them with the Fart in a Jar and then finish it off with the Penetrator, but no, it's just 25 kills each. So a total of 50 kills is required for this trophy.
After that, I could use a massage.
So for this one, I highly recommend looking at a another strategy guide on how to do this. This one was a little bit of a pain. You have to do your first gunshot and heavy whistle, which I believe is one punch and then like a kick down below. But again, take a look at the strategy guide, and this one will go a little bit trickier. Alright, for Too Close to the Sun, complete Act 3 in one way. This is the one where you don't save Shaundi. For this trophy, it is solely time-based. I was going after another trophy where you had to root on a whole bunch of the people on the street and everything like that. I was basically trying to do the other challenge. Simply just play the game for 30 hours. This does not include pausing or being in the menu. So even if you want, just leave it idle for a little while and come back. Eventually it'll pop. Okay, love-hate relationship. This is the one I was trying to remember in the last trophy. That's what I was going for. This is where you taunt and or compliment 50 of the game players. This is kind of time-consuming.
That one was for you, Johnny.
So honestly, and also kind of drawing back to what I was saying before, that's why you don't want to annihilate all of the gang operations throughout the entirety of Steelport, because then okay, love-hate. Another reason why you should wait on doing all the gang ops is for this trophy as well. Who Loves You Baby, Kill 50 Brutes. This was insanely difficult for me because I cleared all on this character. I really should have stuck with my other character and done it, but it goes based off of the actual challenge progress, so it's not like progress carries between the characters, which is why I ended up going back to this one and completing it with this character. Everything is permitted. This one specifically gave me a little bit of a hard time because this is the Hitman assassination targets. This is where you annihilate all of them. This one you have to get a very specific car and drive it to a very specific location and hope that the guy spawns. This took me at least 20-30 minutes of just constantly trying, say, quitting cars, customizing the cars, doing everything in my power. It was such a pain. The car that he likes I didn't have. I had to find it out and about in the street, and that was just... Alright, and to tie it all up, the last two trophies, You're My Hero and Kingpin. This is for completing all the challenges, and then Kingpin is the platinum.
Too easy.
if you made it this far, just know that I am very thankful. This is the very first time I'm ever doing something like this. So I understand this is very rough. I'm hoping that down the line it'll get smoother, it'll get better. I'll learn a lot more. Um, but yeah, thank you for joining me and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, share, and please turn on that notification bell for all future uploads. YouTube should be showing a couple videos up on the screen right about now that it thinks you might be interested in. So, yeah, I'll see you soon.